Hedera Hashgraph, the sleeping giant of crypto. As you can see here, it's been a rocky year for the HBAR token, going from a high of 8.7 cents back in February of 2023, trending downwards, and then just hitting its local high 1 year ago. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why Hedera Hashgraph is a sleeping giant, and when it wakens, the move to the upside is going to be parabolic. Let's take a look at what are some things Hedera Hashgraph has done. Well, they just appointed a new president of their Hedera Council, Charles Atkins. Now, I searched his profile on LinkedIn. A couple of things stood out to me. So if we go down here, we take a look at his experience. So first of all, he was the global lead of business development at Aptos. He also spent time at Polygon Labs. But what was intriguing to me is his experience with Nike for 8 years as a senior marketing specialist, and the same role with Red Bull for 3 years and 1 month. So marketing background, can he bring more eyes on Hedera and the network and what it's looking to do? The answer for me is yes. Now, what separates Hedera and what gets people really excited is their governing council. So they are looking to decentralize the network by having 39 seats at the council, with 29 currently filled. As you can see here on the left-hand side, some absolutely massive names like Boeing, Chainlink, Dell Technologies, Deutsche Telekom, Ubisoft, Standard Bank, Google, Magalu. So big names for the Hedera Council. These are people that are shaping the future of the Hedera network, bringing in partnerships from the enterprise, which is what Hedera is looking to do. I do want to play this short video from the Hedera YouTube channel, just explaining the importance of the governing council.
The Hedera Governing Council is an elected group of highly diversified, leading global organizations committed to supporting the development and growth of the Hedera public network. Comprised of the world's most innovative companies across different industries and geographies, the Hedera Governing Council will chart the path for the Hedera platform and public network. Their responsibilities include hosting and maintaining initial network nodes, establishing a governance framework for global markets, and overseeing the software run by hundreds of thousands of nodes at scale, and for the overall direction of the Hedera platform's codebase.
And for the overall direction of the Hedera blockchain. Now, why is that important? When you're trying to onboard enterprises, it's important to have relationships with those enterprises, and that is what Hedera is looking to do. Speaking of partnerships, Hedera has partnered with Google, IBM, and Deloitte. This is from ISOpeak.com. Hedera has partnered with several well-known companies such as Intel, Accenture, and Microsoft Azure to help them launch their own blockchains on top of Hedera's network. Through this collaboration, these partners will be able to leverage Hedera's network to provide faster transaction speeds and more security than traditional blockchains offer today. We also had this back in May. Red Swan CRE builds its token studio on Hedera for real-world asset tokenization. Today, we're excited to announce that Red Swan CRE, the commercial real estate company with $5 billion in assets under management, is launching its token studio on Hedera for real-world asset tokenization. Last year, Boston Consulting Group predicted that $16 trillion in assets could be tokenized by 2030, with real estate being the largest class. So in that sense, Hedera is ahead of the game. Also, Hedera Hashgraph's drop integrated with FedNow. Hedera is an ISO 222 token, so you're able to use it in the FedNow. We're able to use it to replace the SWIFT system, and so that has really put Hedera at the forefront, and one of their dApps drop was integrated with FedNow, so pretty bullish news. Also, we talk about liquidity. We want to talk about stablecoins. Flutterwave and Hedera's integration of USDC. The world of cryptocurrency is buzzing with excitement as Flutterwave, a leading African payments company, embarks on a groundbreaking partnership with Hedera. Through this partnership, Flutterwave aims to extend the benefits of USDC to its users, offering them access to instant, low-cost payments and remittances. And then we had this piece of news from Hedera.com back in September of 2023. Stablecoin Studio, an open source SDK, now available on the Hedera network and enabling any organization to easily build stablecoin applications. Again, liquidity, stablecoins. This is their Stablecoin Studio. TypeScript SDK and CLI, native tokens with custom programmability, which is extremely important, especially for enterprises wanting to launch their own blockchain, advanced administrative controls, native KYC and AML, although you might not believe in it, these enterprises, they want to play by the rules. Custody provider integrations and proof of reserves for their stablecoin treasury. Now, Hedera skyrockets, weekly volume soars 300% to all-time highs. Explosive growth continues, and this is why everything I'm about to share with you, all the metrics, all the statistics, all the on-chain activity, is why I say that Hedera is truly a sleeping giant. So we take a look from the hbarfoundation.org, the network and foundation performance through December of last year. Over 30 billion transactions. That's billion with a B. Hedera has done over 30 billion transactions leading up until December of last year. As far as account creation, you can see all these metrics, my friends, is showing up and to the right with over 4 million accounts currently and 2.7 million of those coming in 2023 alone. We have network revenue also up and to the right. And here's just some of their token allocation and network revenue. 86% came from consensus of the network. And then I want to share this from the Vinci Graph. Today is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. This is what the tweet is saying. And Hedera Hashgraph breaks TPS record. Hedera has reached a new all-time high of 7,244 transactions per second. This is significantly higher than the record of only 5,462 TPS set by none other than Algorand. As you can see here, where Hedera ranks in real-time TPS, they are only second to Solana, but in max recorded, they are number one by almost 2,000 transactions per second. Then we have this tweet from the House of Chimera. Peak TVL and ecosystem volume in Hedera historical highs. The TVL of Hedera has grown significantly over the past few weeks. As you can see in the green here, the volume starting to ramp up, and a lot of that could be contributed to Saucer Swap, which has grown from 0 to 75 million in TVL. Speaking of TVL, we have this from DeFi Llama. Now, Hedera might not be in the top 10 in TVL, but they have grown 100% month over month, coming in at $80 million for TVL. Now, I wanted to look at, okay, so TVL has a direct effect on token price. And so I was scrolling, and something caught my attention. I saw Toncoin. I said, Toncoin is ranked pretty high. It's got a market cap of over $7 billion. And as you can see here, Hedera compared to Toncoin in TVL, Hedera is in the blue and Toncoin is in the green. As you can see, Hedera's TVL has been up and to the right, and Toncoin has kind of laid flat. Now, why is that important? If you look at Toncoin, total market cap of $7.6 billion compared to Hedera's market cap of shy of $3 billion, so 2.9. So a price disparity there. And that is why, again, Hedera, the price has been sleeping, but that won't be the case for too much longer. If we take a look here from Sentiment as well, we have the Hedera price plotted against developer activity. As you can see, after a short dip, we are starting to ramp up on the developer side as well. And then for those of you that care about the climate, and especially for the enterprises who definitely do, they are carbon negative. As you can see here, the most eco-friendly blockchain in the space, beating out everyone by 19x minimum. So this is great for the adoption of Hedera moving forward. Now, Hedera, as far as holding the token in your bag, we're currently at ranked number 31, 8.8 cents, with a fully diluted market cap of $4.3 billion. This thing did get all the way up to 7.2 billion in all-time high market cap. We have a circulating supply of 33.6 billion, with a total and max supply capped at 50 billion. So around 67% of our tokens are currently circulating. But what's important here, my friends, max supply. There is a hard cap, no token inflation once that 50 billion is circulating. We talk about funding all the time. Hedera got a lot of funding. They had an EICO, they had three private rounds, and a Hedera funding round. The first one came back in 2018. They raised $18 million from Digital Currency Group, and then another $100 million was raised just 3 short months later from Blockwater Capital, leading the investment of $100 million. As you can see here, I wanted to show the vesting schedule because, yes, raising money is important, but the last thing you want is terrible tokenomics, terrible unlock timing, to where these investors who get their tokens unlocked decide to dump the tokens on you and drive the price down. As you can see here, everything that is owed to investors is 100% unlocked. So don't have to worry about VCs dumping on you. As far as markets and liquidity, Hedera is available everywhere: Coinbase, Binance, OKX, KuCoin, top tier 1 exchanges. So if anyone wants to buy it, it's not going to be hard. Now, take a look at what Hedera's price is doing. If you have been waiting for a perfect entry, I got good news for you, because as you can see here from the 1-day chart on TradingView, HBAR wicked below the 20-day moving average and came right back up. And that is where we are right now. As you can see here, historically on Hedera, anytime it has come even near the 20-day moving average, we've seen moves to the upside of 10%. Here we saw a move to the upside of over 30%. Again, here a wick down, a move to the upside of about 27%. And where will this move to the upside be? If we zoom out to the longer term trend and I take off these EMAs and we take a look at what are we looking at on the weekly? This is looking great, although a spinning top is forming on the weekly, which typically signifies people in the market don't know what they're doing. It's a tug of war between the bulls and the bears, but things are looking great. We're trading above the cloud and the direction is up. And as we can see here, if we go back down to the 1-day, the ATR is showing us that this move that we were in prior to today's liquidations, Hedera was on a strong uptrend. So the uptrend, we are betting, will continue. Hedera is one of our favorite projects in 2024. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll catch you in the next one.